Built by Aptos and built on Aptos, we have a free crypto airdrop opportunity from Decibel, an all-in-one trading platform currently in testnet, and in this video we'll provide a step-by-step guide on how to qualify. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And here we have it, my friends. We are over on the Decibel website. As you can see, you can get to know everything about this platform, which is live on testnet on the Aptos network. Now, this is actually built by Aptos, and it could very well be a nice, delicious airdrop. Aptos were notorious for doing a lovely airdrop too. However, we're here to provide you with a complete guide, and therefore we're going to open up the testnet. So, of course, guys, you're going to need to have yourselves an Aptos compatible wallet, which for me, I'm going to be using Petra in this tutorial. And therefore, if you need a guide, guys, then you can check it out on our YouTube channel because we've got a full tutorial on how to get started. Nonetheless, as you can see, you can either follow Decibel Trade over on X to stay up to date with everything that they are going to be launching, including their mainnet, which is exactly what I want to do. However, as you can see, guys, we now need to get ourselves logged in. You can utilize other networks such as Solana and Ethereum. However, guys, what I will say is the main focus is, of course, Aptos, seeming as it's built on Aptos, and of course the main focus. So what we're going to do is very simply continue. As you can see on the right hand side, we need to enable it so we can trade. As you can see here, next, once you've done that, we are now ready to trade. However, we haven't got any testnet tokens, and the only way to do so is to head up to the top where we can see the mint USDC, which is very simple and very easy. You'll get 1000 USDC for free, which is of course testnet tokens, no real monetary value, and this will enable you to trade completely for free on the Decibel application. So from here, give it a few seconds, let the page refresh, then you will see up in the top right corner available to trade 1000 USDC. But of course, testnet USDC, but I wish it was real USDC. Next, guys, before we go ahead and trade, I just want to show you up the top that we've got a leaderboard section, which you can see the top traders. Here, of course, guys, they're all testnet users, so there's no real monetary value. However, they've traded their way to the top with their skills and, of course, all the testnet tokens. And therefore, the higher that you can climb up the leaderboard, the bigger airdrop that you receive. Now, you can see, guys, that they've got many users on this platform, around 21,000. But to be honest with you, it's not that many, and we are still very, very early. From here, we've got the portfolio section as well, so you'll be able to see your entire portfolio overview of how many trades you've made, your overall trade ratio when it comes to P&L, trading portfolio, Sharpe ratio, max drawdown, X, Y, and Z. All of your stats will come up here, guys. So this is going to be something we'll keep an eye on. Next, for those who have actually participated in the Mega ETH pre-sale, as you can see here, guys, you can earn yourselves Decibel points, eligibility for Aptos rewards, receive mainnet beta access, which is absolutely amazing, and you'll become eligible for a DLP allocation. Now, of course, guys, not everyone's going to be able to do this, but if you participated in the Mega ETH token sale participation, here it's going to reward early users. So, of course, if you want to do this, by all means you can. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so. Therefore, moving on, guys, we are now ready to qualify for the airdrop. And the first thing that we need to do after we've done all of that is to very simply start trading. So, guys, first of all, I am not a trader whatsoever, so please don't follow anything I do in terms of trading whatsoever. If you need to learn about trading, we've got Richard or Manu on the AltCryptoTalk team. 10 out of 10 traders, absolute legends. Check them out, guys. But for me, I'm just going to very simply try my best, conduct as many transactions and volume as much as possible on the Decibel DEX, which of course is all in testnet, so happy days. Therefore, on the left here, guys, you can see all of the tokens are available, which of course are on testnet once again. Athena, Link, Aave, Hyperliquid, XRP, World Liberty Financial, Sol, ETH, Aptos, and Bitcoin. Therefore, because we're on the Aptos network, aka the testnet, we're going to be using Aptos as our tutorial first. We can see here that we've got the chart as well. So all we need to do is very simply decide if you want a long or short, which you can see on the right hand side. First, I'm going to move over my camera. Then what you're going to do is you're going to choose whether or not you want to do cross, isolated, or whatever. Order type, you choose which one. Again, like I said, long or short. And then you choose down below your leverage type. So it could be up to 10x for the Aptos pair, depending on, of course, the pair. Bitcoin has the highest with 40x. Nonetheless, guys, you can choose a custom amount if you want as well. It's entirely up to you. Let's just say we did 8. I'm going to choose that. Yes, of course, the more leverage, the more dangerous, so please bear that in mind. But again, there's no real monetary value, which is fantastic. You can choose your take profit and stop loss as well. However, I'm going to do my order size at around 145, and therefore you go through all the details on the right-hand side. If you're happy, no problem, you place order. fantastic. Give it a second and it will load up down the bottom, where if I now refresh the page, you can see straight away that we've opened up our position of Aptos. And of course, guys, we now need to wait for it to go up because I longed it. I'm already down 0.1%, but from here, I'm probably looking like it's bullish. What do I know though, guys? I am not a TA expert whatsoever. That's just my first trade helping with my volume, which if we go to the portfolio, you can see already it's updated, volume done, trading portfolio, cross margin ratio, X, Y, and Z. I love how up to date this is and it's just instant. And look at that, guys. We are now finally in the green. So we're going to leave it there like that, guys. And from here, my friends, we are now going to go back over to the trading section and we're going to do the same thing. This time, I'm just going to short one. Let's see if we can short one. Maybe it could be Bitcoin. Maybe it could be XRP. Let's just choose XRP for this tutorial. No hard feelings to any of the XRP hodlers out there. Once again, this is just a tutorial. And this is, of course, just to increase volume, create transactions on this platform, both long and short, to show that we're active users. Now, we'll go through some little things as well before we end this video and before we end the trades. However, one more time, I'm going to go through this step. So I'm going to very simply choose my leverage, choose my order size. This time I'm going to do around 104. Next, place order. Boom. As you can see, guys, give it a few seconds. Give the page a refresh. And once again, nice and simply, you can see your XRP short is now open and we are in the green already. Now it's in the red. However, guys, basically what I will say is, what I wanted to say is, don't just open up a trade and close it straight away. Leave it for a minimum of 30 minutes because otherwise it looks like wash trading and you don't want to be labeled as a Decibel user, which will not obviously qualify for the airdrop. So very important, guys, try and leave it for as long as you can, of course. However, obviously do whatever you like. Nonetheless, you also want to go over to your portfolio section and make sure that your Sharpe ratio is always positive. Make sure that the P&L is of course positive as well, and basically everything positive, and it should be good. If, of course, you have problems and you're in the negative Sharpe ratio, it's just normal. Like myself, guys, I'm not a good trader. You'll find my Sharpe ratio is mostly negative. However, that's just because of my trading abilities. Nonetheless, it shouldn't hopefully stop us from qualifying for an airdrop, but it will definitely do you better and hopefully get you up the leaderboard in comparison to other users. So one last time, guys, I'm going to choose another pair. Why don't we just scroll down and find a different one? It could either be ENA or it could be the Max One Bitcoin with 40x leverage, which is absolutely nuts. Now, what do I think is going to happen here? Well, to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what exactly is going to happen. Should I short it? Probably. Will I long it? I don't know. Let's just go with a little guess. I'm just going to look left and right, and boom, just going to go with the short. Okay, this time I'm going to do a custom leverage amount. Let's do a 28x leverage, confirm. Of course, guys, please bear in mind this is just a test net and this is not a mainnet. Next, I'm going to very simply choose an amount. Boom, as you can see, can choose it like that, whatever you guys want, and then you would just go read on the right hand side, make sure the liquidation price is okay, the margin required X, Y, and Z, and boom, that is a third trade done. So after giving the page a refresh once more time, scroll down, absolutely awesome, we have now got 3 different trades going, 2 of which are shorting and 1 of which are long. Aptos, fantastic, is going up, so we are 1.66% up with 66 cents in testnet profit. So guys, if you did want to close any of your trades, you can either A, close them all by hitting the close all option here, or B, you very simply go to market or limit close and you would just very simply choose how much you want to close, as you can see. Next, you could either go to your portfolio as well and do it over here, it's entirely up to you, or you can very simply close them all at the same time. Whatever you guys want. However, all in all, guys, we are up. We are in the positive right now, which is absolutely fantastic. And we've done $800 in testnet volume. Of course, the leverage is included, so I didn't actually do the entire amount. But because utilizing leverage, it enables you to build up more volume. So if we go to the leaderboard now, guys, basically, I should hopefully be a little bit higher. I probably am not that much higher. Nonetheless, you can check by very simply going up here, getting your username and taking it over here once you paste it in. As you can see, no update yet, but we just need to wait for the page to update because, of course, we have started our trading journey just now. Therefore, the last and final thing to qualify for the airdrop on here, guys, is by heading over to the vault section. And of course, we're in testnet version, but we can still participate to, of course, help qualify for the airdrop. And down below, just a quick camera change, you'll be able to see all of the different vaults of which are available. Now, bear in mind that these are user vaults managed by Decibel users, and therefore you must proceed with caution, but bearing in mind that it's also a testnet, so no need to worry that much. However, just bear in mind that they are created by other users like you and me. So, because it's a testnet, I'm not going to stress too much and I'm just going to pick a random one. It could very well be, I don't know, this second one here, CAC, whatever that is. Next, all you're going to do is on the right hand side, choose some of your testnet USDC to deposit. If, for example, it was 8, 80, whatever you guys want, you can do. Of course, this is just a test network with no real monetary value, and it's done in just one click. Therefore, you give the page a refresh, you can see that we've now participated in it. And of course, guys, we just leave it there. If of course you want to withdraw it, there's a 3-day waiting period, but you can do so. And they do have a commission rate on it as well. But again, this is a test network with no real monetary value. Therefore, guys, we've gone through every single feature and task that you need to do to qualify for the Decibel airdrop. Technically, there is still a couple things that you can do, and one of them is heading over to the Discord to become a valuable community member. Now, we've explained in one of our last videos on our 10 Discord roles and waitlist video that you can very simply qualify for airdrops by getting decent roles and fantastic roles in Discord, such as this Decibel one, where you'll be provided with a token allocation for your value that you provide to the community. Not always guaranteed, guys, but most of the time it is, and they reward nicely. So it could very well be a good idea to head over to the Discord and become a valuable community member for Decibel and whichever DApps that you like to use. So friends, this is the Decibel airdrop in a nutshell. It's been fun using the Aptos network. It's been a very long time since we've done so. Aptos is extremely fast, it's extremely cheap, and it's nice to see this new decentralized exchange, which, to be honest with you, I think was one of the sleekest dexes that I've used when it comes to perp dexes. Once again, I'm not a trader at all. I'm not a financial advisor. We do not give any financial advice whatsoever. Always use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable, and always do your own research. But friends, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.